Let's go. Welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday night. I'm going to pull up a chessboard and play some 5-minute blitz. Let's go. Lovely to be here on this lovely Sunday night. The last video I made was on Wednesday. Queen of my dreams. It was unfortunate that the queen passed away the next day. Certainly wasn't trying to be clickbaity. The timeline was one day before. Let's go. But I did notice there was an increased amount of views with the title, Queen of My Dreams. So be it. I have a friend that used to play this over the board. Lining to bishop e7. I'm going to keep a minor piece from landing on g4, especially this bishop. Can't right now, but... Oops. Dropping back, the idea is bishop is eventually coming here to c2, as it often does in the Italian or the Roy Lopez Spanish game. Let's go. Oh, sorry about that. That's better. Sorry about that. I'm going to take here. Queen takes, and now develop my knight. I'd like to get my queen into the game and maybe castle queenside. Opponent sitting here. The problem is you can't chase. You can chase at this point because the rook is covering here. Oftentimes the black knight is very strong on f4, just as the white knight is very strong on f5. Historically known as knife f4 and knife f5. Let's go. So this is a pawn sacrifice. My d pawn is no more. But I hope to get some activity on the semi-open d file. King is a bit awkwardly placed though, and this knight. Knight comes here, and this knight goes here. And another pawn sacrifice. But we are opening up lines. We are opening up. We have a semi-open H file now too. Opponent's going for coordination here. We're going to defend here twice. Queen would love to slide into here, but protected 3 times. Knight can't come into the position. Knight goes back. Curious. Just dropping back, defending here 3 times. Overprotection. Nimzovich, Aaron Nimzovich would be happy. This overprotection. It's a lovely Sunday night. Let's go. Yeah, hitting the queen. You're moving here. Bishop takes. I think bishop takes because I'm threatening to take the bishop with the rook. Bishop has no squares. Now let's see if we can be king here, rook say here, and doubling on the h file. Yeah, without any further ado, I think maybe there's always a difference of where you double or what you. I'm just gonna go for this. Oh, this maybe the rook comes to safety, but I don't see any. There's no checks. Okay, now we can double. Let's go. I'd like to get this knight into the game somehow. This seems like a nice series of moves. Getting this knight, as we mentioned, the square to knife f5, knight f5. Some other grandmaster, I don't remember, but ages ago that said, paraphrase something like, just get a knight to f5 and the game wins itself. Let's go. This is a move. Chipping away at my opponent's center. Grabbing. Wait a minute. This a move? No. Okay, this series of knight moves. But I'm wondering about this. Oh no. At the moment, the knight is protecting here. Of course, now the knight cannot come here because the rook defends the square laterally. So instead of all that, I want to play all that. I'm going to come here just with the idea of trading off the knights, not with the idea of coming here. So, in fact, pre-moving here with the rook. I'm up about 20 seconds on this lovely Sunday night. Opponent's having a think. Opponent is up 2 pawns. And if you compare king safety 2, my opponent's king is much more cozy, much more safe. Look at my king. Open lines to my king. That's a move. Is a move. So where's the queen going? I was quickly considering here. Just defending everything. Yeah, here, I do have to watch any attack here. Fortunate that the knight can't come any closer. I can take with the rook. There is a check here, but it doesn't work. There is a check here. Look how nicely this bishop defends this only check. 2 checks. 2 checks for black are defended by this bishop, which is loose too. No one's protecting this bishop. If we can kick this knight, we can hit this queen. Let's go. And then I'm not so worried about this check because king comes here. Okay, now my opponent takes. Is this scary if pawn gets this passed pawn here? This is defended. There are still no checks. Doesn't work. How about this? With the idea, nope. That abandons protection here. Okay, how about this? We're gonna take. I didn't like those pieces hovering around. This works. Hitting here, getting behind this pass pawn. Yep. Yep, this is okay. We can get the queens off the board. King can come here, and then I can defend this promotion square. My opponent is now under a minute. Let's go. My opponent is soon approaching that 37 or 36.5 second part where the timer makes that awful sound and turns red. And, ooh, just hovering above it. There's that sound, for them at least. Defending promotion twice. Promotion square. Getting behind this pawn. See this rook. Wait, what? Yeah, this was better here. This move here. Probably see it now. The point here is rook can take, and I can't take back because of this pin. But I can just take here. No longer a pin. And it's on my opponent to figure out how to win with 24 seconds. Okay, my opponent's playing all the right moves. Defending here. Hitting the rook. And I'd like to push these pawns. Now I'm under 36 seconds. Yeah, giving up this pawn. Perhaps even giving up this whole king side queenside pawns. But I have this pass pawn. And it's running. King comes here. Oops, sorry about that. Definitely don't want to take there. So a bit of a El Cheapo. Of course, I still haven't won yet. There it is. Good game. Came down to the clock. I'll get that rematch right after I sign off. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again soon. Cheers. Let's go.